Welcome everybody to the first ever Innovative Schools Pitch Competition.
Which also makes what easy. Add it, our eggs, and then we continue.
You'll find this, don't worry. You know the smallest piece. You'll take the small. What is yours going to be?
I'm Patricia Tisuvira and I'm Priscilla Kwagala 5D. Yes, we're from baking a cake. They put a video for us to watch and then teacher left us to watch. But it was okay because we learned everything. The measurements were said in the video. You know, the illustrations were given in the video, so it was nice. It's a bit of teamwork.
Also, the basic thing was like learning from the video. Then in our groups we like do the whole thing on our own. Yeah, so it's really good that we're getting like involved in these things like that.
For other head teachers and other schools, one thing I want to tell you is I like how our school is going out to people and finding out more things, and also starting up things like baking in school and teaching people how to do it. It's not too late to start it in your school. When you start it up, different people are going to, like the students, they are going to learn how to do different things like the baking. They're going to learn how to interact with people as they go out to the communities. It's not wasting time because there's something that adds to everything you do in school. I'm talking about business skills. Like here, it's not a very big business, but it's a small scale business that can bring in money. So we learn things like baking. You can start up a baking business. It doesn't matter the age, as long as you have like the capital or something like help from your parents. And then how it is helpful, there's something more about us. If you learn the baking and someone else doesn't know it, there's something you know that they don't. Yeah, even though it's considered not like part of syllabus and all, but as you go in baking, there are different ways how it connects to different subjects. Like in a subject like foods and nutrition, like secondary schools, there you can connect with the making of the food because it's all about food, and baking is food. Practically, there are cakes, there are even other things to bake, so it connects to the subject. It can be put part of the things you learn in school as you are there, so it's not wastage of time. Then in a subject like mathematics, the different measurements you use, like the spoons, the counting, the shapes of the things, the pans that you use, it can be involved in class. You can make kind of a pentagonal cake, circles, things like that. And sometimes you can use that as demonstrations in class. It can help someone remember. And then for things like languages, English, German, French, in those subjects you can teach someone how to market the business. Let me say for English, it can be used like for communication with the customers, with the people you're marketing the product to. And also in subjects like German, if someone knows it and can learn it fluently, they can use it for marketing and also French. And here in Africa, Swahili can work, East Africa. So wherever you go, you can be able to market what you have. And then in other subjects like computer studies, there someone can learn how to use a computer really well and know how to use it with a business. There is marketing the business on computer, like putting the pictures of the things you make at home, and also buying equipment online. Yeah, and making labels and other things. Then with physics, it's like with the machines we use. Like you saw the mixer, it has levers, and you learn all about that in class. So it can be connected somewhere, and how it works, the rotation and everything. It's connected to physics too. It's useful there. And with chemistry, the different requirements you use, like the wine, you learn about it in class with other things. And then also the flavors and all that. There are different chemicals which are in them that you also learn about in class, the yeast and everything else. And for biology, with the nutrition, and let me say the flour is carbohydrate, then the yeast helps in the rising, and the person who is making the cakes knows like the nutritional facts about the different things and can use it to market it to other people, tell them how it will be useful to their health, and all through subjects like biology. And even when someone is learning about it in school, they get to know what is in the business that is connected to what they are learning in class. And then for agriculture, the things you use, like the eggs. If you have a poultry farm, they are the eggs you can use. And even though you don't have, you can start up one, so that you don't really spend money on buying eggs every time, because you use quite a lot of them. So you can rear the hens at home. And even at school, as you're learning, as the people are learning how to rear hens, those who study agriculture, the same hens will give the eggs, and the eggs will be used in the baking. So as they keep, let me say, taking care of them, they know that the after product, the eggs, can be used somewhere else in class, in the other things they're doing. And then a subject like geography, this one can connect to the agriculture part of how it's connected to the business. You have to know the different kinds of places and what can be grown there, like the maize for the flour. Then where best to keep the hens, which are going to produce the eggs. So, and the different seasons for when to grow what and what that you're going to use in your industry. And then for the art, like art in cakes, you really need to know art and design, because you have to design and make something unique, something someone else has not yet made. So in an art class, you can teach people how to make designs, and they'll know where to put them on the cakes, how to make the different petals, the colors, the flowers, the creativity, because it also matters. You don't have to just make a plain cake. It won't attract anyone. So you have to make something creative, and that is with art. And then lastly, there's history. Yeah, it looks like it doesn't connect at all, but it really does. If you're going to market something in an area, you have to first know about the people there, how they've been living, the market there. Are they going to buy your product, or are they not going to buy it? So you have to first study the area, know its past, know how well business has been flowing in that area before you start up your own. And you should know which other people are there. You should know about their past. If they've not really been developing, don't try to start something. It might get to die in the area. So yeah, with all the different subjects, you'll find there's something that connects to what you are going to make. And head teachers, just encourage the children to do what they do, not to encourage them to be on their phones all the time, not to tell them that books is all that's there. There's more to it. There are the businesses, there are the things you can start up. And as a school, you can also start up a bakery. And that adds to the income and everything. And as they get to learn about this, they'll know there's something they got from their school. Apart from the books, the physics, the chemistry, it might end up not counting if I end up being a confectionarist or something, but I'll know that there's something that I got from school that adds to it, and it's something I can do at home. So if you're teaching those things in school, someone who might not really know how to cook might learn how to bake, and it's something different. You get to know something at heart. And with leaders, just encourage the children in school. Don't tell them it's something low, not to be done, because now it's all about creativity, not the brains and everything, knowing something in class. There's something more to that. Yeah.
What do you say about your cake?
My cake is so nice, as in it's chocolate. It's like the best in the whole S5.
What makes you sure? What makes you sure?
As in, first even taste. First taste. People are here fighting to test it.
Okay,
as
bring.
big. People are here. People are fighting to test it.
Why doesn't just learn?
I'm so
It survives. Okay.